You're listening to KCXU LP 92.7 FM on your dial in San Jose, California. Hello, welcome to KCXU 92.7 FM. We're having an interview with DannyArroy of SoulJah's, and he will be performing the 3rd of July between 7 and 11 p.m. and there'll be an intermission. We would like to say that KCXU has a project called Sounds Unites, and you could reach Sounds Unites project at soundsunites.org, and the purpose is to allow any local musician to have a place to perform, and each gig performed is recorded and played live on KCXU 92.7. KCXU will provide promotions via the websites and the social media. The website, again, will be soundunites.org, and the social media will be all the ones that are most commonly used by people. And again, all the music that our local musicians provide will be aired on our station, 92.7 FM. Okay, welcome, DannyArroy of SoulJah's. So what first got you into the music?
Well, what first got me into music was when I was a child. I wasn't really into sports or any kind of school stuff, and I kind of had to keep myself occupied with something, so I was put into music lessons, learning to play the piano, and just kind of from there sparking my interest in it, and just later on as a teenager getting more interested in it, picking up the guitar and playing music, alone in my room, writing songs, and just kind of trying to learn how to be a musician. And when I went to college, I went to the Musician Institute to, learn how to record and learn how to market and some music business things. And at that time, I was making rap music. But then as I got older, I discovered reggae music. And that really opened me up to a new world of different sounds and different vibrations and different things that I could do and ways to get my message out in a softer vibe. So since then, I've been playing reggae music, and I finally put a band together last year, and we've been playing locally around the Central Coast.
So how long have you guys been dubbed SoulJah, and what does that mean, dubbed SoulJah? It's a SoulJah, but is that like a soldier warrior, a warrior of peace? I don't know.
Of course. Yes. So dub, of course, is a style of reggae music that they take a song and remix it and add different effects like delay and reverbs and different types of sounds to songs. And SoulJah, of course, the word soul, meaning soul, and Jah is the word for God, for Rastafari people. SoulJah, sort of a warrior for peace, a warrior for good against evil. So that's where kind of the name came up. I've always been sort of an activist, I guess you could say, and the lyrics I say, to try and bring peace and positivity and, shed light on injustice and oppression around the world. So I started Dub SoulJah in about 2017 is when I first came up with the name and decided to start recording music under that name. and I would produce my own songs and write lyrics to that and sing over them. And I released my first EP in 2017 called Visions of Jah. And shortly after that, I decided to put a band together because I couldn't see myself performing the music alone without accompaniment. So in 2018, I put together the band, and since then, we've kind of grown into a four-piece, and we've just been playing around the Central Coast, while at the same time, I've been producing songs, and the band is learning the material with me and then playing along with me at live shows.
Oh, great, great. So, your music is original.
Yes.
Ah, I see. And so, is there anybody else helping you within your group, or are you pretty much the person that comes up with the song?
Yeah, so I'm the one who makes up everything, all of the instrumentation, and the lyrics. I record every instrument, and I sing everything, write all the lyrics. There have been a few songs that I have recorded with other local musicians. One musician from Hollister, he calls himself the Fox. We wrote a song together called Medicinal, talking about how music is medicinal and can heal you. And then one of the songs that I wrote last year, actually two songs I wrote last year, one featuring a musician from a band called Ross Rebellion. He's called Bihari. The song is called RASTAMonTing, and it's about us being Rastas and having dreads. And then I wrote a song called Rise Up with my cousin. His name is Sean Yanez. He's from Santa Cruz, and he's a really good local musician out there. So if anybody has a chance to go check him out, please do. But we wrote that song, Rise Up, just about rising up and overcoming battles within yourself, physical, mental. And it came out kind of around the time where the protests were happening last year. So it was a really good way to shed light on that, to rise up against anything that, any type of oppression or anything that you see that you need to overcome in yourself.
So, what protest was this, and what was that about?
Yes. So
And
yeah,
it was here in
I
San
kind of
Jose.
saw, the injustices that are happening here in our country in the United States, and just kind of the things going on with the police out there and stuff, and it hits home to our community too, where we're from, and different things go on where we're from, and we hear things, see things. So I thought I would write a song that just spread that message to everybody that they can rise up and we can rise up together, and it starts within us, changing our habits, changing how we see the world and how we live our lives could really make an impact on society as a whole.
So here you are in San Jose. You're just a group of four. So, do you have hope of really making justice for everyone? Or is it that it's an ongoing thing? I mean, look throughout history. I'm from the '60s, and even today we're kind of like re-looping again. But what do you think is really necessary for the change, other than acting? You're playing your music, you're doing it, uh, and it's positive. And so I've been hearing people talk about that, or the news, and maybe locally too, about systemic change, that we need to change the system. I know that's like, don't be scared, We're not here to overthrow the government. Hell no. We'll be in trouble,
Yeah.
right? So, but speaking the truth and walking the truth is not a bad thing, It's good for everyone. Everyone benefits. It's those that take advantage. So, what do you see here in San Jose? I feel like the police in this area have changed a lot from the way I grew up, uh, and where I grew up. How is it here? Uh, what do you think?
Yeah. So I see you're definitely right. A lot of things kind of happened last year that made people take a look at themselves and look within and see, am I the one doing something wrong? Or somebody saying, why am I not doing something about this? Why am I not helping people through these times? And I think with specifically the situations for last year, the police, a lot of police departments and sheriff stations and all the different police organizations are kind of taking a step back and looking at themselves and reevaluating the way that they deal with the public and the way they deal with us regular people. So yeah, I think it really helped bring light to what was going on and what has been going on for many years. I think systemic change comes from the people being able to, us people down below, trying to take maybe a city council seat or try to become mayor of your town or somehow get in a position where you can, rewrite laws, make changes and real changes from the inside there. And then for us, it's about direct action, like last year, bringing awareness and kind of disrupting things a little bit and disrupting the normalcy of what's going on so that people actually can see what's happening, and we're bringing attention to what is happening and kind of putting it in your face. I think those things together will be an ongoing and a continuous battle. But we need to continue doing those things so that we can bring about the change that's needed.
Yeah. So you have that musical group. So in your music that you have given our station three originals, and which of those three? There was DanceHallBump, there was RASTAMonTing, and RiseUP. Out of the three, which is your favorite? And tell us about the song, so that way, as we play it, the people know really not just listening to the music, but really listening to the message. I assume that it has to have a message, especially Rise Up. But maybe the other
Of
two,
course.
maybe the other two, Dance Hall, Bump. Oh, it sounds to me like people going to be bumping and having a good time. Let's do the bump, that
Yes,
is to be called.
exactly. So yeah, I guess we can speak on Rise Up. That song came about. I made the instrumental, and I didn't really have much of an idea for the song. And my cousin Sean Yanez came to my studio and heard the instrumental, and immediately started to sing a melody to it, sing some lyrics over it, and it sounded great. So from there, we kind of wrote some things down and took the instrumental home respectively and wrote some stuff to it and came back together. And what we wrote together was, what we wrote separately, when we came together, it fit like it was supposed to be in the same song. And we kind of came up with the chorus together, and it just really flowed really nicely over that instrumental. And of course, the lyrics, we say, rise up if that's what you really need. And that's what I'm trying to bring in the song is, if there's something that you need to get over or overcome in yourself, maybe you want to lose weight, or maybe you want to learn a new skill or get better at your job or find a better job or what have you, or maybe you have experienced some type of injustice and you want to shed light on that and tell the people what's going on so we can change the system and change what's going on. and we kind of came up with those ideas and those themes and put them in the song. We say, "All my people come with me, let the music flow free," because the music, at least for reggae, it's a protest music. It started out as that. The people of the streets, the people who were feeling the burn, they were speaking out against what was going on and bringing that to the light with their music. And so that's what we aim to do with that song. And when it came out, it was just at the right time when people were feeling the heat last year. So we're really glad that we were able to bring that positive message and spread awareness about those things with that song.
So basically, it's not just external, but it's internal.
Yes.
What each
Of course.
person can do to help themselves. The rise up. Hey, you think of it, then what about walking it? That kind of a thing.
Of course, yeah.
I understand.
That's exactly what we want to say. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to be playing "Rise Up" by SoulJah, and so please enjoy the song.
Rise up. If that's what you really need, stand up. All my people come with me, rise up. Let the music flow free, stand up. If that's what you really need, rise up. If that's what you really need, stand up. All my people come with me, rise up. Let the music flow free, stand up. If that's what you really need.
So we'll talk about DanceHallBump.
Okay.
That was one of the first real like reggae songs that I kind of came up with. I decided to start making reggae music once I discovered it and learned the vibe and learned how positive the messages were in the music. So I wrote this song. I kind of came up with the instrumental first, as I usually do, and then I feel the vibe of it and sit on it for a while and try and write lyrics or maybe freestyle over something and come up with whatever comes out and write the lyrics down. And the first lyric I came up with was "Feel the rhythm and the vibe tonight," and that kind of sat with me for a little bit, and then I just kept on going. And if you really pay attention, the song is written from the perspective of the musicians on the stage. We say, "We came to give you what you like, roots, rock, reggae, and dub. Come join the party because we're turning it up." And we say, the roof is on fire, we're burning it down because, we want to bring that vibe and that music to you. We say we make the dance hall bump, and you can hear it out in the parking lot. It's so loud. So we kind of came with those vibes. And, it's from the perspective of a musician on the stage speaking to the crowd saying, we came to give you guys what you need and what you want. Dance with us. We make the dance hall bump. So that was a really cool concept. I kind of had that idea. And that's actually one of the crowd favorites when we play it. A lot of people know some of the lyrics, and they'll sing along with us. So it's a really cool treat to play that song live because people know it really well. And it's one of our most recognizable songs. And I think that's the most streamed song that I've released so far. So thank you to all the fans and everyone out there who likes that song and is bumping it.
Oh, nice. So playing on the 3rd, Dub SoulJah is playing on the 3rd of July, 7 to 11. And if you don't come, you won't be hearing Dance Hall Bump. But
Yes.
I called up the place where it's going to be at. It's at Live It Up on 3rd and East San Salvador, downtown San Jose. And there's parking, definitely. But it's, I asked the owner, not the owner, the manager, what's the capacity? And so the indoors, I'm sure, is limited, but then basically you'll be playing outside. It's an outside event, and it's more towards when the sun's going down, the buildings bring in the shade much quicker than the mountains do if you're outside. So it'll start cooling down, and it is summer, and it just happens that it's been really nice. It's been warm. It's been hot. We're feeling it. But now we're going to go into a cooling phase again. So nice summer, I think. Other than we need water. I hope one of your songs will bring some rain down. Maybe one of you you need to make up a song and say,
Yeah.
like our native people always did, we can still do it, if we really are in tune with our Mother Earth, I think. So,
Yeah.
okay, so listen to Dance Hall Bump.
system loud. The roof is on fire cause we're burning it down. We make the dance all bump, the heartbeat that just won't stop. We make the dance all bump, and you can hear it in the parking lot. Grab your girl and get on the floor. We give it all, but they still want more. We playing loud till the morning light. Bass heavy in a one-drop style. All the smoking giving either right eye. The music and the beat is making me high. We make the dance all bump, the heartbeat that just won't stop. We make the dance all bump, and you can hear it in the parking lot. Feel the rhythm and the vibe tonight. We came to give you what you like. Roots, rock, reggae and dub. Rock. Roots. We make the dance all bump, the heartbeat that just won't stop. We make the dance all bump, and you can hear it in the parking lot.
Definitely, yeah. RASTAMonTing came about. I had met a good friend. His name is Enrique. Calls himself B. Irie. He's the lead singer and guitarist for the band Ross Rebellion, also from here in the Central Coast. And I saw them play live, and I really enjoyed their set, and it was great. And I wrote an instrumental with him in mind, eventually wanting to ask him to get on the song with me. When one day he was actually putting in my dreadlocks for the first time. He's got really long dreadlocks, and he was putting in mine for the first time. And as he was putting them in, I was showing him the instrumental, and we were coming up with ideas for the song. And we thought, why not write a song about dreadlocks and having dreadlocks and what they mean to us. And what it means, to be Rasta. So we sat on it for a little while, and one day he came over to the studio, and I did the instrumental, and he just started singing what he had written already for it, and I loved it. So we wrote everything down, made sure we had it ready to go, and we recorded it, and we released it to the world. And what's really awesome is that they have a lot of people that follow them. So by default, a lot of them started to hear me, and then they started getting into the rest of my music. But RASTAMonTing is really about dreadlocks and having dreadlocks and what it means to us, and what it means for us to be Rasta. And it's also a crowd favorite. When he's at the shows, we have him up on stage, and he sings his part of the song with us live, which is really a treat. And he's a great vocalist, a great songwriter. His band is really awesome. We love to play with them, and we love to hang out with them. They're really good friends with us. So it's a really awesome song, and please go stream it if you like it. Come check us out. When we're playing on the 3rd, we'll be playing that song too.
Great. So, why don't you give us a little tell our audience, what did it mean to have dreadlocks?
So,
Be more
what it means
specific.
to have dreadlocks is different for everybody.
I see.
I can speak for myself. I think the dreadlocks is, of course, a symbol of our, our separation from what we call Babylon, and just a way to signify that you don't conform to the normalcy of what society accepts as okay or good looking or what have you. And also, it's kind of a journey to have your locks. It's really a sacrifice, honestly, because it's a lot of work to maintain dreadlocks and to keep them nice and to make sure they're clean. So it's kind of you're committed to the hair and to the lifestyle that comes with your dreadlocks. So for me, it was definitely a way for me to signify, like, I don't conform to the normalcy of what society believes is beautiful or is okay or good. And I believe, most Rastas or most people with dreadlocks have that same kind of view. And then others wear their dreadlocks for fashion, and that's okay too, But I wear it for that and for the spiritual connectivity that it gives me, to the ancient people of the world. They didn't have combs back in the days before Jesus and stuff. There was no combs and things like that. So people's hair would just be matted and turn into dreadlocks eventually. So it kind of brings you back and gets you grounded and rooted to the ancient times. So all of those things is what I feel for my dreadlocks.
Uh-huh. So it seems like the dreadlocks actually keeps you focused.
Yes, keeps me focused. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Again, you're going to be listening to RASTAMonTing about dreadlocks, and so that's coming up right now.
Yes, I behind the Rasta Rebellion alongside Dub Soldier.
Well, you know what's a RASTAMonTing? Let's tell them be.
Roll it.
You can come one and you can come more. What am I say? You could have your lights on and on. Oh, you know it's a good vibe. Babylon never take a crown from me. In a Babylon separation, gotta live a righteous way. I'm on a looking for liberation. Long my locks, hear them say. We separate from Babylon system. Rastaman will heal and assist them. Wear my crown to feel this connection to earth and all things. Dready connected, blessing upon blessing. We not see stress, but we see the lesson. Look in between to receive the message. System are born when I need them partners. You can come one and you can come more. What am I say? You could have your lights on and on. Oh, you know it's a good vibe. Babylon never take a crown from me.
Let's get it right from the start. I ain't playing no part. Won't you sit back and get real with me? Cause the dreads are a part of my heart. The love ain't gonna stop now. Are you feeling me? Go. Crooked Babylon don't like to give the Rastaman. Educate the youth to help them grow tall and be strong. All the crooked politicians filter information. Label it the truth and put it on the television. Now it's time to rise up if you're feeling yes it. No. And you know it's time for rebellion. Yes or no? Dub Soldier making this rhythm. Now are you feeling it? You can come one and you can come more. What am I
Let me ask you, Danny, what is the best advice you've been given?
Well, I mean, the best advice that I've been given is be true to yourself, be yourself, don't change yourself for anyone or anything. What you believe and your values and what you do, don't change anything to please other people. Don't change anything to conform to something. If this is how you are and this is who you are, your identity, the way you speak, the way you dress, all of those things, don't change for anyone but yourself. I think that that's the best advice that I've ever been given, and I really take that to heart because I am kind of unique, at least in my family and the people that I grew up around. Nobody has dreadlocks, and not everybody is a musician in my family, and even some people think, that's crazy. You're gonna try your hand at being a musician and you have dreadlocks, like no one's gonna take you seriously. But I've been doing this for the past 2 years now, and it's getting pretty serious. So I feel like not changing and staying true to myself and my values and what I believe has really helped me move forward and continue with being able to play music and do what I love to do.
Very, very awesome. Yes, please do. Be you. uh, well, um, what's next for you other than playing here at the SoundsUnites.org's project where we're gathering musicians, and you're going to be playing on the 3rd, 7th to 11th at Live It Up, and it's on 3rd and East San Salvador, so show up. But anyway, what's next for you? Do you have an event coming up? You seem like you're busy.
Yes, definitely. So what we're doing right now as a band is, of course, I'm writing lyrics and writing songs all of the time. So, but I want to include the band this next time around on the recording process because I record myself. I do everything myself, and the band learns the music and plays with me. So this next time, we're going to record a song together as a band, and we're going to be releasing that very soon. And also, as far as shows go, I'm not sure when you're going to air this, but we are going to be playing this Sunday, June 20th, at Lake McAlpine in San Juan Bautista. We're going to be opening up for the Expendables, which is a super awesome reggae band. And we're going to be playing alongside our brothers in Ross Rebellion, and we're going to be playing alongside Aaron Wolf and Jose Picasso, great musicians. So if you have a chance to come out to that, please do. And then after we play there at Level Up on the 3rd in July, we're also going to be playing at the Willow Den Public House over in Willow Glen. That's going to be on July 24th from 9 to 12. And beyond that, I'm not sure yet. We have our schedule kind of being worked out right now, but those are the soonest upcoming shows we have. And we're just going to continue playing music for the people, and as far as we can go, and anywhere we can go to play music and get people dancing and smiling.
Great, great. So that place that's coming up in Hollister, what day is that?
That is June 20th.
Is that on a Friday? Is it Saturday?
It's on a Sunday.
Sunday. And it's located where?
It's located in San Juan Bautista at McAlpine Lake.
Okay, there we go, people. You could hear Doug, SoulJah, and lots of other reggae genre playing musicians there. So what's the best way, Danny? How do the people reach you so they can interview you or maybe have you play at their place. First of all, it's like usually most people have social uh, contacts through Facebook and Twitter, so on. But what's the best social media medium do you use for people to reach you or know about you, and also your website if you have that?
Sure, yeah. You can follow us on Instagram at dub_SoulJah and on Facebook at Dub SoulJah Music. The best way to contact us is either through our Instagram instant message, or you can hit us up at our email, dubsouljahmerch@gmail.com. That's also a great way to hit us up. Or if you happen to see us at one of our shows out and about, come talk to me. I'm great for conversation. And yeah, those are the best ways to get a hold of us. If you want to just listen to our music, get a taste of what we sound like, you can look up Dub SoulJah on any one of your favorite music platforms, and you will be able to find us there. We also have music videos on YouTube as well. So if you go to YouTube and type in Dub SoulJah, you're going to see our music videos there.
Nice, nice. How about a regular phone number? Do you have that?
Definitely. Yeah, we do have a number if you want to get a hold of us as well. You can call us at 209-829-8351. That'll come directly to me, Dub SoulJah, and I will take your call. We're looking forward to playing anywhere and any place for anybody.
Okay, so for those, I would say one more time, what's your email? Say it slower and then break it up into letters, maybe the Merc part.
Yeah, definitely.
And
yeah.
your phone number again, and take your time slowly, because when we're on the radio, we are, some are like me, have to rehear it. Oh, that's the number. Okay. So again.
Yeah, definitely. So our email is dubsouljahmerch@gmail.com. That's DUBSOULJAH@gmail.com. And our direct number is 209-829-8351.
Great, great. So we'll be ending this interview, and I thank you, Danny, for having this interview with KCXU, and we look forward.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're very, very welcome. And please let others know that the Sound Unites project of KCXU is to allow any local musician or musician to have a place to perform, and their gig performance will be recorded and played live on KCXU 92.7 FM. And you can schedule on the website, other than just knowing the event that's happening. You can also, we have a link there that shows you a schedule, and you can schedule your own show ahead of time and get on the mailing list, and then we will contact you so we can set you up to play at Live It Up on 3rd and East San Salvador. And so that's our way of giving out what we can to put all the musicians, all their great music and their talents, and sharing to our community. Okay, so we'll wrap it up and enjoy the upcoming songs: DanceHallBump, RASTAMonTing, and Rise Up. Welcome to KCXU. Okay, we are done. You're listening to KCXU LP 92.7 FM on your dial in San Jose, California.
SoulJah. Well, you know what's a RASTAMonTing? Let's tell them me.
Roll it.
You can come one and you can come more. What am I say? You could have your lights on and on. Oh, you know it's a good vibe thing. Babylon never dig a crown from me. In a Babylon separation, gotta live a righteous way. I'm on a looking for a liberation. Long my locks, hear them say. We separate from Babylon system. Rastaman will heal and assist them. Wear my crown to feel this connection to earth and all things. Tready connected, blessing upon blessing. We not see stress, but we see the lesson. Look in between to receive the message. System are born when I need them bodies. You can come one and you can come more. What am I say? You could have your lights on and on. Oh, you know it's a good vibe thing.
start, I ain't playing no part. Won't you sit back and get real with me? Cause the dreads are a part of my heart. The love ain't gonna stop now. Are you feeling me? Go. Crooked Babylon don't like to give the RASTAMonTing. Educate the youth to help them grow tall and be strong. All the crooked politicians filter information. Label it the truth and put it on the television. Now it's time to rise up if you're feeling it. Yes or no? Then you know it's time for rebellion. Yes or no? That soldier making this rhythm. Now are you feeling it? You can come on and you can come on. What I say? You could have your life turn on and on. Oh, you know it's a good vibe thing. Babylon never take a crown from me. You can come on and you can come on. What am I say? You could have your life turn on and on. Oh, you know it's a good vibe thing. Babylon never take a crown from me. Rise up, if that's what you really need, stand up. All my people come with me, rise up. Let the music flow free, stand up. If that's what you really need, rise up. If that's what you really need, stand up. All my people come with me, rise up. Let the music flow free, stand up. If that's what you really need. Turn up the sound and let the bass break them down. Watch them fall when the groove shake the ground. Vocal heavyweight, so we taking them crown. We bring the dub when we ride through your town. Soldier in a war and we fight with conviction. Music taking hold and it is my addiction. Real not fake, so we write no fiction. What's up on the earth from the coastal connection? Fire is upon and every day with passion. Reggae in life, I not do this for fashion. Babylon is coming and we have to take action. Start with yourself and change your reaction. Rise up, if that's what you really need, stand up. All my people come with me, rise up. Let the music flow free, stand up. If that's what you really need, rise up. If that's what you really need, stand up. All my people come with me, rise up. Let the music flow free, stand up. If that's what you really need. Said they wanted me, said they needed me. They got the dub soldier playing out the stereo. And if you're playing with the name, man, you gon' know. So won't you rise up with me? Won't you stand up with me? Trying to bring you back to life, man, that's all we know. Reggae music is a light, man. We gon' show, we gon'
gon' show up and play. We say what we say, but love is the way. Love is the way. Well, love is the way. Well, love is the way. Well, love is the way. Rise up, if that's what you really need, stand up. All my people come with me, rise up. Let the music flow free, stand up. If that's what you really need, rise up. If that's what you really need, stand up. All my people come with me, rise up. Let the music flow free, stand up. If that's what you really need. Rise up, if that's what you really need, stand up. All my people come with me, rise up. Let the music flow free, stand up. If that's what you really need, rise up. If that's what you really need, stand up. All my people come with me, rise up. Let the music flow free, stand up. If that's what you really need.
You're listening to KCXU LP 92.7 FM on your dial in San Jose, California.